All right, welcome into another edition of the 2025 MLB Draft Show. I am here with arguably the top prospect in the ACC, Mr. Electric himself, Cannarella. Cam, what is up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How about you? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, of course, man. Looking forward to this since last year when you kind of set the world on fire. But let's start with this, Cam. I start the show the same way every week. I want to know, man, what is Cam Cannarella all about on the field? Because you're one of the most electric, exciting players in the country. I want to know how you like to operate on the field. And then for the viewers, the listeners, a little bit more about Cam off the field, man. How do you like to spend your spare time? What are some of your hobbies? What do you like to do as a passion?
On the field, I like to play baseball. Pick up my teammates when they're having a bad game or just not doing good. One of my best friends named Ethan Darden. He's a left-hand pitcher. Me and him off the field, we go on the lake every day or we go fishing. We like to go play baseball. Basketball. Uh, and then you gotta stay healthy and eat. So I like to eat too.
I dig that, man. Tell me a little bit about your competitive fire because that's one thing. You watch Cam Cannarella film, the first thing that stands out is your energy, man. The electric energy that you play with. Have you always had that? And then where does that come from?
I started that probably around 10th grade, high school. I started on varsity, but our season got ended for COVID.
Mhm.
But I think the first 10 games in high school, I just, some of the captains on my team were like that too. So I think I just got it from them. And I just kept with that and just play with fire. And it helps me play with passion and helps me do good during the games and helps me with bringing my teammates up too.
I love that, man. Team player. Cam, you play center field. You've played a little bit of shortstop in your time. You can play the dirt. I'm curious on the defensive side of things, where do you think is your strongest position? Is there somewhere that you feel more at home?
And like I said, I played infield my freshman year in the fall, and I liked it a lot, but I just probably wasn't going to play as much as I wanted to. And Eric Backish put me in the outfield, and I really liked it. I'm really good at tracking the ball down, and my arm's okay. I just had surgery on it, but this year I'm gonna have to get it a lot better and start throwing people out for sure.
I like it. Tell me a little bit about because you say that you make good reads in the outfield. Dude, you were a walking web gem in 2024. You made a ton of highlight reel plays. You made some nice plays on the dirt too. I'm curious, is a diving stop and a throw across the diamond a better feeling, or making that diving play in the outfield, or making a Willie Mays catch in center field? Like what's the cream of the crop?
I love to play infield, but I feel like I'm better in the outfield for sure. I think I like it way more now because infield's a lot of work. You got to learn all the plays, you got to learn everything. But outfield, you can just chill out there and have fun. You talk to fans if you want to. I think that's probably my favorite thing to do is play in center field.
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned the shoulder. I want to hit on that really briefly, but not too much. Speed is your thing, man. Like you can jet, and I noticed it's hard not to notice that you had the red light this year on the bases, not able to steal. You wanted to protect that shoulder. As a guy like you who likes to put the game in motion, how tough was that? That's got to be one of the bigger events of adversity you've had to face.
Yeah, I like to run. Every time I get on base, I look in the dugout. I'm like, can I run or can I do something? He was like, and I just shut it down. I was like, okay. So every time somebody or I get on base and somebody has to that's hitting behind me, I just try to score every time to show off my speed since I can't steal because of my arm. But this year, hopefully, I have like 25 bags at least.
Shoulder's feeling better than yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good. On the mend. I like to hear it. Let's talk about the bat. Um, I mean, you put up some nasty slash lines here over your first two seasons at Clemson. Talk about your bat. Is it your favorite part of your game? Do you like to run more? Do you like to defend more? Like, how would you rank your tools?
Yeah, I would say I like to hit the most. That's my favorite thing to do. When I get in the box, I mean, I like to compete. I don't think anybody can beat me out there. That's my mindset. But after that, I think my defense, and then for sure my running, then my arm for sure.
What is your offensive game? Who does your offensive game remind you of? Is there a guy in the big leagues right now that you look to and say, there's a little bit of Cam Cannarella in that guy, or vice versa?
Well, when I was younger, my favorite player was Robinson Cano because I used
Hmm.
to play short and second, and I just like how he swung. And then probably right now, I'll probably say Mookie Betts. I like how he plays the game.
A little bit of Trey Turner?
Yeah, he's great too. Yeah, he's fast, and I like how he runs. And he played at an ACC school too, so pretty
Right.
cool.
Right, your neck of the woods for sure. So listen, you're coming up on fall ball right now. Obviously, you're going to be a little bit limited this year, but what does the plan look like for Cam Cannarella this winter? How do you plan on getting better?
I'm always in the training room every day, just trying to see what I can do to get back on the field. But I'll probably miss all the fall, but I'll be back for the season in February, and I'll probably DH for like 2 or 3 weeks for sure. But after that, I'll be in the outfield.
How about strength training, diet, anything specific you're looking at this winter in terms of like, hey, this is an area of my game that I can get better while I'm on the mend?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, last year I was about 185, 180, 185. I mean, I do want to get to like 190 for sure and get a lot stronger, hit more home runs, but I just gotta wait a couple more weeks so I can start in the weight room. But
Okay.
the nutrition is fine. I can start doing that whenever.
Cool, cool. Let's talk about Clemson because you guys return a pretty good cast of characters from last year's team. What are the goals? What are your goals individually, but as a team, man? Like, what are you hoping to accomplish in the ACC with the Tigers?
My freshman year, I wanted to go to Omaha, but we came short. We lost in the regionals. Then this past year, we made it a little bit farther. We got to Super Regional, so hopefully this year we can make it one more step farther. Go to Omaha and hopefully play for the national championship. I mean, that's my dream right now, just to play in the national championship with all my best friends on the team and hopefully go win it.
I love that. So what is, let's say you're a casual observer, a viewer, a listener, and you're a fan of baseball. If you're a fan of baseball, what are you getting as a fan of Cam Cannarella?
I mean, you get to see how he competes every day and how he plays the game, and I feel like I play the game the right way, so I wouldn't. Why not watch Cam Cannarella play and the Clemson Tiger? Just.
I like that. You should put that on a shirt. Why not watch Cam Cannarella play? That's nice. That's nice. All right, man. I'm gonna get you out of here with this short, sweet episode. I got three questions for you. Get you out of here. Let's say you play for 20 more years. All right, you got two more decades of baseball in you. Play till you're 40. If you had to choose one walk-up song today for the rest of your career, you could never change it. What are you rocking?
I'm sticking with my song. Let me clear my throat.
Oh,
That's
okay.
probably one of my favorite walk-up songs.
That song is that song has survived the test of time.
Yeah.
Second question. You got a whole cast of characters that you've played with at Clemson over the years. I'm curious if there was one guy at Clemson over the last couple years, no shot you let him date your sister. Who we talking?
Uh, I'm gonna go Caden Grice.
Hey, you gonna pick on someone that's 6'6"?
Yeah.
I like it. I like You don't have to expand on it. All right, last question. 2 years at Clemson. You've probably had a ton of meals with a ton of different people. Who is the one guy you would never let order off a menu for the whole team? Who's Mr. Chicken Nugget? Who's Mr. PB&J? Who's the bland eater?
I'm gonna go Jack Crichton for sure. He doesn't really like a lot of food. He just eats normal stuff like chicken tenders and fries. He doesn't. That's all he really eats. But yeah, probably him.
I like it. I like it. Hey, listen, all well to the shoulder, man. Get that thing right because it's a privilege getting to watch you run the bases and run out there in center field. I'm excited to see what Cam Cannarella's got up his sleeve in 2025, as well as the Clemson Tigers, man. Good luck this year, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Thank you so much.